What's up guys, this is Matt from Hanley Gaming. Now, I haven't been putting out a lot of videos lately, even with this month's free games of the month. I haven't played, and I'm speaking about March. I haven't played a whole lot, and yeah, I did play them, and I got a feel for them, but I haven't been able to play as often as normal, and I've just been really busy. You know, life happens, unfortunately, and sometimes life sucks. But yeah, for PlayStation 5, which I still don't have, we had Maquette. It's a environmental puzzle game. It looks it's different. It doesn't look like anything I've ever played before. So I added that to my library. I suggest you do the same if you don't even have a PlayStation 5 as of yet. They're very hard to get because the scalpers are buying them all as soon as they become available, and I hope that Sony starts making PlayStation 5s more readily available, and the scalpers get stuck with a ton of consoles that they can't sell. That would be quite funny, and be quite a bit of karma. So yeah, so you got Maquette for PlayStation 5, and Destruction All-Stars again for a second month, and I mentioned that in my last month's video. And for VR, you got Farpoint VR, which is a co-op first-person VR shooter. Again, I don't have VR, so I couldn't try that either. But the games that I did try, we're going to talk about now. So these are the free games for PlayStation 4 for March 2021. So first up, we have the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, right off the bat, I'm going to say this is more of a reimagining than a remake. It was released in 2020 in April, and it's made by Square Enix. The reason I'm saying it's more of a reimagining is the original was turn-based combat, sort of like Pokemon, if you've played those types of RPGs, if you haven't played the original Final Fantasy, or, you know, even up to more recent ones. You know, I played Final Fantasy X and X-2 for the PlayStation 2. That was the last Final Fantasy that I actually played before this one. And again, it was still turn-based. So, you know, you just take turns hitting each other. This one is more real-time. And the way that they did it, instead of having it turn-based, was you have cooldowns for a lot of your attacks. Especially the special attacks, you have a cooldown, sort of like the Dragon Age games, if you've ever played that, or even World of Warcraft. Now, the reason I'm saying it's more of a reimagining is because of that, and also because this is the first part of a series that they're going to make. They're going to make a full series just for one game. That also upset some fans of the original Final Fantasy VII, because this isn't the full game, and Final Fantasy was one full package, so now you're going to have to pay multiple times. In Canada, it's $80 for a brand new game, and PlayStation 5 games are starting to come out at $90 plus tax, so over $100 after taxes for a video game. And with the games probably going to be coming out for PlayStation 5, you're probably going to be looking at that price tag. Now, looking at the game itself, the visuals are great, story is great. Gameplay, I really enjoyed the gameplay. It is silky smooth. I think they did an amazing job on this game, and you know, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with the rest of the series. Now, I will keep this on my console, and I will play it when I have time, and I will complete it. I have only played a few hours of it, but from what I've seen of it, again, cutscenes are beautiful. Gameplay is silky smooth. I like the combat a lot, and I like what they did with this game. So definitely give this game a try. You've still got a few days to pick it up. I suggest doing so, and if you don't have room to download it, at least add it to your library so you can play it later. It is a really good game. Now, next up we've got Remnant from the Ashes. Now, this is a little bit older. It came out in August of 2019, and it was developed by Gunfire Games. Now, I heard Gunfire Games and was like, where do I remember this developer from? And I'll get back to that. Now, I played this one after I played Final Fantasy VII, and this could be a little bit of the reason for why I feel the way I do. Now, again, I played Final Fantasy VII first, so compared to the silky smoothness of Final Fantasy VII, this game felt very clunky and clumsy. And it's kind of funny because both games used the same engine. They both used Unreal 4. So I don't know what happened. You know, they're both real-time RPGs, and they both use the same engine, and they're wildly different. And, you know, like, the sound didn't feel right on the game. The voice acting was kind of weird. The graphics, I did not like them. I was not a fan. And there was another game by Gunfire Games that was released for PlayStation Plus back in September of 2019. And I had some of the same complaints with that one. You know, the visuals, the gameplay left a lot more to be desired. For anybody that watched my video from September 2019, the free games of that month, the game I'm talking about by Gunfire Games was called Darksiders 3. Now, that game was more of a hack and slash. This one's more of an RPG, but still, I had the same complaints. You know, the visuals, I was not a fan of. The gameplay left a lot to be desired. You know, again, that was a hack and slash. This is RPG. It's a different gameplay style, but I don't think they nailed it in either game, either style. And, you know, the voice acting in both, I didn't enjoy either. And, you know, some of the other audio from this game, I didn't enjoy. And, you know, it failed for me to set that atmosphere. And when I'm talking about controls, you know, there's different classes. So there's ones that use more ranged, one that's more melee, and then one that's, you know, sort of in the middle. Now, I find that, you know, the aiming is fine. I felt it maybe a little bit slow, but then when it came to melee, you couldn't attack somebody behind you. So say you're fighting a group of enemies, so you got the one in front of you and you're fighting him, you're killing him, and then two come up behind you. Now, instead of being able to swing behind you and go right on the attack, you have to actually, like, turn your character around before you can attack them. You cannot attack in any direction, like a lot of games now, where, you know, you can start fighting multiple enemies. You know, you attack the guy on your left, then you attack the guy on your right. No, you have to be facing them to attack. So I felt that a little bit strange. If they're behind you, you know, you can't attack them. And, you know, I've been playing games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla and, you know, even past Assassin's Creed games, you know, you can attack in basically any direction and block in any direction, and that makes things a lot easier when you're fighting a large group of enemies. I played this game for a couple hours. I could not get into it, and maybe if I played this before Final Fantasy VII, maybe I would have liked it, but I played it after, and going from a AAA to a not AAA game of the same genre, using the same engine, to be this much of a disappointment is just, I couldn't continue to play it. I have already deleted it from my console. I do not recommend it. If you want to play it, by all means, add it to your library so you can try it. I do have some friends that I work in game with. They're two brothers, and they actually enjoyed this game a lot. They played it a lot, and they asked me if I wanted to hop on with them. I'm like, nah, guys, I do not like this game. Now, they did say that it is better if you're in a group rather than solo, which I can see. More than just the social aspect, you've also got, you know, people watching your back. So, you know, that might take the awkwardness of trying to stop and turn around to fight the guy behind you, because, you know, your buddy can take him while you take the guy in front of you. You know, so yeah, there's that, I guess. Alright guys, so that's all for this video. If you like that video, leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let me know if you've played these games or if you're planning on adding them to your library before next month's games come in April. And I will try to get my next video out sooner than this. You know, I've been able to get a little bit more time in now, so I'm going to try to get my videos out more and put some more videos out. you know, I also do have another channel, but I haven't been making many videos for that channel either, and they're a lot less editing involved. It's more of a vlog channel, so, you know, even not being able to put many channels out on, videos, not being able to put a lot of videos out on that channel, you know, speaks volumes. You know, sometimes you get busy. So yeah, again, to my subscribers, thank you for sticking around. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna try to get some more videos out as soon as I can. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Later, guys.